Hi, this is Matt Hugg with Think NP, and today I have a special guest, Joe Tumolo. Joe, thanks so much for being with us.
Matt, thank you. I love what you guys are doing, and I hope I can add value to what you're doing.
I'm sure you can.
Thank you.
Joe, just so that people can find you straight off here,
sure.
Your website, joetumolo.com.
Correct.
Maybe you can, Joe, J-O-E.
Spell it out for you.
Yeah.
J-O-E-T-U-M-O-L-O.
T-U-M-O-L-O. That's joetumolo.com.
Yeah.
And Joe is a speaker, an author, a trainer, a consultant, all-around good guy. Actually, he is. I've known Joe for a while. I know a lot of people who know Joe, and I've never had anybody say anything that makes me doubt my relationship with you, which is great.
Well, give it time. It's only been 15 years. But.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
No, but the point is, though, that reputation, as my mother would say, your reputation precedes you. And that's really important in business. Now, I know your brother, and so I kind of discount what he says a little bit, right?
He's a younger brother, of course.
Right.
He's
I'll have your
that.
brother on the show some other time. We can talk about that. But really, though, it's your professional reputation is really important. So tell me, how do you build that? How's that work for you?
Well, it is. I think it's critical in the work we do in fundraising, consulting, all consulting, but
Right.
fundraising. It's a small space.
Yep.
People talk.
Right.
Right. And it is really about reputation. So how do you build a reputation?
Yeah.
By doing what's right for other people, helping other people get what they want,
Okay.
having integrity, being accountable.
Right. So, Joe, I know one of the things that people value with your work is your consistency and your ability to produce a good outcome, not necessarily the outcome they want, but something that is important to them, that they see that you're telling them the truth as you move forward with whatever project. Talk to us about consistency.
Well, I hope they get the outcome they're looking for.
Well, yeah, but it's not
certainly.
always possible, though.
No, that's right. And that really comes down to setting expectations and managing expectations, right? And I read a book back in the 80s that has had a huge impact on my life, my career. It stays with me. I quote it daily almost. Michael Gerber, The E-Myth.
Great. Yes, love the E-Myth.
Subtitle is Why Most Small Businesses Fail.
Yep.
And the two huge takeaways that I still use to this day are, number one is you're either working on your business or in your business.
Yes.
And most of us work in our business or spend most of our time working in our business. And I know you have a great ratio.
Yeah.
You probably speak about in some of your other content about where we should be spending our time as business owners. I just on the way over saw a handyman that I used in our neighborhood working on my neighbor's house. And I said, how's it going? How's business? He said, it's great. He said, but I've got too much business. Right. And I looked at that and said, man, that's sometimes how we run our business. He might be painting or fixing a deck or putting a deck on the house, but it's just him. Yeah. And the business is limited. It's not scalable.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. So the question is, do you hire somebody? How do you make your business scalable, right? So, and that's another big point with Michael Gerber is look at your business as if you were going to build a franchise out of it.
Well, that gets us back to consistency and reputation.
Correct.
And how do you get people to do your thing? I mean, you're unique. How is that scalable?
Well, yes, develop a process, right? And then replicate that process over and over again. Now, I'm not saying be like McDonald's where it's one size fits all, because that is a huge...
It worked for them. McDonald's really, I mean, they produce stuff very well.
That's right.
Right.
But we're not, I don't believe that we're McDonald's. So I have seen a lot of noise in our marketplace where consultants are often thought of, we know all the consultant jokes. Yeah. I'm going to pay a consultant to tell me what I already know. Right. You want to ask a consultant what time it is?
Yeah, they'll lend you their watch and
tell you what time it is, right? So there is a lot of that boilerplate, cookie cutter approach I think with a lot of larger consulting firms. I'm not trying to knock them. No, they're doing a lot more business than I am. So they're doing something, I think their business model is makes more sense than mine, where it's just me and I'm customizing for every client. Yeah. So I think the key way to go. I think so. So I think the key is have a process, This is what we do. And it took me a while to build that. And I take from other people what they do, but it has to be my own, right? It has to be our own. It has to be our approach, our style.
Okay.
And then do it with enough clients where you standardize it, but I can customize it so that I know if I'm working with a Pennsylvania State College, that's good. Their needs, their situation is going to be different than a small social service organization.
Consistency doesn't mean necessarily cookie cut, and process and developing that consistent process doesn't mean you're giving every client the same product every time. Right?
Yes, it's
standardizing,
but standardizing and customizing.
Right. So I guess if you're looking at this from a systems point of view, it's really the input makes the difference. So you might take it through the same process, but you're having a different input set for, say, that state university versus a private hospital versus a social service agency.
Yes, and the outcome, right?
Right.
What's
and that produces the different outcome.
Yeah.
Even though your process is the same.
Yes.
Well, that's great. Well, Joe, thank you so much for this tip. I really think that's so consistency, and your reputation is built on consistency and a lot of other things.
And have a process.
Yes. All right. This is Matt Hugg for Think NP with Joe Tumolo. And Joe, again, where do they find you?
JoeTumolo.com.
There you go. Have a great day.